recombining. What we are going to recombine and what is that technology? In recombinant DNA technology, we'll go for the definition. It is a technique of manipulating what the genome of a cell or an organism. Why? So as to bring out the change in phenotype. What we desire, change should be brought is called an recombinant DNA. Then, after definition, we'll go for who has given this word. The technique of recombinant DNA technology was proposed by Peter Lombard, and this technique was practically utilized by Herbert Boyer. He successfully coded the gene which is responsible for the antibiotic resistance. He used the materials. That material was a plasmid of the bacterium, that is Salmonella typhimurium. He used this bacteria for decoding, and for different vector was used. One medium was used, and that medium was from a neighbor bacteria that called the Escherichia coli. And by utilizing, he produced this decoding. Then the different steps of recombinant DNA technology. Means we are discussing recombinant DNA technology. How it is carried out? We'll go for one by one. The number one step is isolating the genomic DNA of donor. Means we have to remove, we have to take out that DNA from the specific donor. There are a number of donors here. Sometimes any plant is having that specific gene, some animal is having that specific gene, some bacteria is having that specific gene. That can be the donor. So we have to select first, then we have to isolate. This is the first step. Then second step, after taking out that, after isolating that segment of DNA, we don't know the specific gene. We are having the long segment. That long segment should be fragmented into small pieces, and this is done by using the molecular scissor-like chemical that is called the enzymes. And these enzymes are mostly restriction endonuclease enzyme. Then, after making the fragments, as you can see, this is the one segment, and this is the one chemical that helps us to cut into the different pieces. Okay. After making the fragment, we don't know which part or which fragment is our desired gene. For example, what is the desired gene? There are the number of the genes. For example, the gene which secretes the hormone insulin in human is the desired gene. The hormone which helps to produce the anticoagulant substance in human blood. The gene which helps to fix the nitrogen in some plants. These are the specific desired genes. So we have to first do the screening. Means we have to search out of this fragment which is our desire. And this is done by using gel electrophoresis methodology. Then, now after screening we have got our desired gene. Then what we do? We take that desired gene and now we insert that fragment into one of cloning vector. Here is the one word, that is cloning. What is cloning? Cloning, simply we say, making the Xerox copies, multiple copies, and that is done by using one of the medium. Means making the copies with the help of someone called as a vector. What is that? That is a plasmid, maybe the vector. Cosmic, maybe the vector. A fake DNA, maybe the vector. Means these are the vectors. Number one is the plasmid. Two, cosmic. DNA failure. Now we'll see the photograph of these images. This is the one bacterium called as the Escherichia coli. It is having its own DNA and one more extra molecules of DNA, and these are the vector plasmid. Then the the virus called bacteriophage is having its own genetic material that also can be used for as a vector called lambda vector. That is the lambda vector. Then third is here one more artificial plasma called as the cosmos. This is called the cosmos. So this is also used for multiplying that fragments. Then after making the number of copies by using that vector cloning vector, we are having the number of copies now. Now what to do? We have to introduce that one desired gene into the another host. What is the host? Another living cell. Maybe the bacteria. There are a number of the hosts, but here we will take an example of a host is a bacteria. So here you can see in the photograph, this is the host, and this is a bacterial chromosome, that is the plasmid. In this plasmid, we are going to introduce our this segment desired gene into this. Both are fixed here. After fixing, you can see the recombinant DNA is formed here. This recombinant DNA is introduced into the, or it is inserted into the bacterial cell. This is the process of introducing that recombinant vector. This is the recombinant vector. Recombination, in short, we said recombined. What we combined? Desired gene is combined into the vector in a medium is combined here. After combining, we want to introduce into the living cell, and that living cell is here the bacteria. And this is done by different methods are the transduction, transfection. So we'll go detail in further chapter. After introducing into that host, we want the number of copies. We want to make the clone. The number of copies is done by that bacterium in which the fragment is introduced in previous page, that are allowed to grow on natural medium. Culturing is done, growing is done. The bacterium is given the food substratum. On that, their cells they start to multiply. Number of copies in this photograph you can see one vector in that segment. Desired genes are introduced. After introducing into the host cell, each host cell starts to multiply. Second multiply, third multiply. Means in the beginning we were having only the one, and now we are having the number of copies of that small desired gene. Then after that we have got now number of copies. In this stage of recombinant DNA technology, we use that copy, one copy. Out of that, we use only one copy for transforming into suitable host cell. Into suitable host cell. It depends what gene, which type of the gene we have. That desired gene is a nitrogen fixing gene, so we will choose the plant. If it is a human insulin gene, we use the animal cell. If it is a blood clotting cell, we use the animal cell. Depends. So that why the transformation is transferring of our desired copy into a target host cell is called as the transformation. And in this way, we are getting the recombinant DNA technology here. So we have completed here recombinant DNA technology. Now,